marble balloons. But for today, we are going to make this iris. She's a little small. Good morning, Seymour. Nope, I didn't. I didn't do any schooling for balloons. What I actually took in school was I was studying to be a legal secretary. So I am far off from the legal secretary. Good morning, Tiana. Yes, we are in school right now. You got it, Louise. And in case, oh, you're in the right place. In case you missed yesterday, we made these kind of centerpieces. Well, they were originally these. And then I thought, let me add it to a base. And then the lovely Brookie had a great suggestion. She put it on a bigger base, and it worked out perfect. Your ears must have been ringing, because I just mentioned you how you did the bigger base, and it worked out better. And tomorrow, we are going to make these marble balloons. So if you don't have one of these tools, although I don't think you're going to get it by tomorrow. Mooney is good. Boots is walking over here. I don't know where she is. She's being crazy. And yes, Brookie, it does give better stability. Have you guys seen one of these before? Do you know what this tool actually is? Love is saying no. Priscilla is saying no. You got it, Londi. But do you know what the real reason? Beth knows. Beth has got it right there. It was not created to stretch the balloons. It was created for something else. And when I went to a farm supply to purchase this, and I told them what it was for, they couldn't believe it. But it is totally for something else. I like that one, user. Yep, they got a kick out of it when I said, I'm not buying it for goats or cows, well, bulls, but I'm buying it for balloons. So when you squeeze the trigger, it opens up. And we will need this to get the paint inside the balloons to make this effect. So if you guys want, maybe I won't do this tomorrow. I will wait until tomorrow. Rewind. Instead of doing this tomorrow, maybe we will do it on Monday. If you guys want me to wait until Monday, and then you can all get this tool. I have a link in my bio for it. It should be maybe the fourth or fifth one down. People are asking what it is called. One of the names I won't say, thank you. One of the names I won't say because I don't know if I'll get in trouble. But you can search for a goat, G-O-A-T, band tool. That is what it is originally called. A goat banding tool. You got it, Louise. So, if you were to do a search for a balloon expander tool, you're going to pay more money because they're taking advantage of us using it for balloons. But that is not what it's for. I linked it. In the US, I believe the link was 8.99 donuts. And in Canada, it is 14.9 donuts. So you shouldn't pay any more than that. So let me know if you want me to wait until Monday or go ahead tomorrow. I'm running out of spaces to put the balloons that the cats don't get it. I think what I will do is, oh, Louise, you found it for $12.99. That's even better than the 14. Blown Away Events. She has just read what it is actually used for. And one of the links, can't remember if it was for Canada or US. I have two, Moon and Boots. One of the links, there's a video, and they give a little demonstration. Not with the animals, though. You're glad you're not a goat or a bull. Because, I don't know, it could be extremely painful as I laugh about it. Yellow. For this one, yes, I have moon boots. For this one in the center, I used Sempertex yellow. Oh, definitely not, Beth, definitely not. But I think I am going to use Calisan macaron yellow. You guys are too funny. Oh, and before I start, someone had a great suggestion for me this morning, and I think I'm going to take up on that suggestion. No co-host. Someone suggested that I pick a day and I do a subscriber-only live on that day. So that'll be starting next week, and I'm going to pick whether it's going to be Thursday or Friday. And for YouTube, it will be for members. On TikTok, it will be for subscribers. And YouTube, I am searching for a refurbished iPad so that I can have my comments much bigger and I can communicate with you guys more. And thank you very much, Volt Caster Lewis. Hello, Carmen. We are doing good. How are you? Thank you, thank you. Okay, so This week though, I am going to be doing, part of the live is going to be subscribers / members only. And then another part will be with everyone. Where did I put it? Now, I still have to figure out the candle. This is my protege, by the way. So this is what I'm thinking for the cake. Plus we will have a candle at the top. And part of it I'm going to make on Friday with just the subscribers and the members. And then the rest of it will be everyone. Thank you, Customs. But no worries if you're not a subscriber. I will still let you know the sizes. But to watch it that way is a lot of fun. Just ask CMR or Bobo Balloons. You know, Carmen, I was thinking of that because the other candle that I've made with my mini cake might be too small. So I was thinking of doing a spiral. I'm just reading Deanna's comment. She says, OMG, the real use. She is talking about this one. Yeah. It would hurt just a little bit. Okay. Oh, and for the marble balloons, I'm going to be using just some acrylic paint. Different colors. It's cheap. I bought this at a dollar store for $1.25. Okay, so I am going to use all Calisan 260s. This one is Mirror Green, Macaron Lilac, and Macaron Yellow. So first we will start with the lilac, and you will need 3 of them. And then the yellow, you will need 1, and the green, you will need 1. I was also, thank you, I agree, fooling around before I did this one. Oh, I'm losing some of my bubbles. Okay, balloon, where did you go? Oh, there it is. So we are going to make larger size irises. Good morning, good morning. And I wonder if Mary made it on YouTube. She keeps missing me. So when I was fooling around this morning, I had added a 5-inch balloon in here. We might do that with the iris, but it'll be a purple balloon. So we are going to inflate the lilac almost all the way. I gave it 7 pumps. I am releasing a bunch of air, and this is what we will be left with. And we're going to tie it. I think you guys will find this to be pretty easy. It will be easy. And Louise, you are home today, correct? Should be easy, Louise says. Sometimes I say that and some of you are finding it hard. Perfect. Louise is home today. Okay, one more. And everything went okay yesterday, Louise? I forgot for measurement, I like to do this just to be sure. Hello, Catherine, and Tea Nice make it happen. Okay, now we have the three of them. Oh, I know, isn't it just lovely? Sitting in the waiting room for 2 hours. So now we are going to fold it in half and twist it. And then you're going to just bring that through to lock it in place. And we're going to keep doing that. And I wonder if I can use my flare. Let's see. Unbelievable. Every day it doesn't let me. I don't know why it gives it to me. Ooh. That sounds yummy. Your BF? Is that best friend or boyfriend? Okay, so now I am just going to put them on one arm like that. Put them on the other arm. Best friend, okay. So that you have them like this. And we are going to, it's always easier before I go live. We are going to twist them. Just like so. And I know a lot of you are going to wait, hello Rachel, until I do the next one. So now I'm just going to take this loop and put it over this one. So that it's looking like that. I'm going to do the same thing over here. And one more. I have been doing balloons since 2001. And then you would position them so that, let me just show you. You don't want them, never mind, they're all coming right. I had a friend teach me a couple of basic balloon animals, And the rest has been self-taught. So now we have this part. And I'm pretty sure this will be easy for you guys. Now I did think about adding the 5-inch inside. We're gonna pretend the gold is pink, but maybe it might be better if we do a 5-inch inside. What do you guys think? Oh, Clarissa, every single one of my lives is available on YouTube. And thank you, Louise. If you go over to YouTube, and it's close by where my name is on my page, you'll see it says videos, posts, shorts, live. If you click on the live, you will see everything that I've made ever since January. Perfect. And you are very welcome. And Louise says, yes, it will elevate it. Okay, let me see if I have lavender or lilac. I didn't find this color. And yes, the same name as here. So I'm going to try it with Aura Lavender 5-inch balloons. Let's see. I think it's going to look better. I mean, it already looks good, but like Louise said, it will elevate it. Let me see, I will take that part off. So then I have the loop free. Get my words out. I don't know. I'm saying that because of the colors. Yeah, I think I need to have the same color. Maybe not. Okay, let's do the yellow part, and maybe I will do those Deanna's saying she likes the small one inside. You thought the color was pretty? I still might do it, Louise. Seymour is saying her too. Okay, okay. I will bring them back out. I was gonna say maybe I should size them, but I'm just gonna do it by pumps. I put 2 pumps of air. This is probably around 3 or 3.5 inches. So I am just going to stick it in the middle. I will wrap the nozzle around. So it would be in the middle like this. And then you take the other one and go over top. Yeah, I like it. Thank you, Beth. Okay, let's give it 2 pumps. Perfect, okay. Everybody's liking it. I'm gonna just shove her in there. Grab that nozzle and wrap it around. Makes it a little bit bigger. It elevated it, you got it. And I will position them proper after. You're loving it? Awesome. I do love the lavender fog. This balloon, these aura balloons, to me they feel like they're inside of a clear balloon. They look like glass. Love, love, love them. It is a little tricky putting them in. But I will get it, and so will you guys. Okay. Yeah, I believe they do. I'm pretty sure it's just a day or 2. If you do next day, yes. Now I'm just trying to position them properly. There we go. Somewhat. So we'll have something like this. Thank you, thank you. We are making iris flowers. Originally, I had just done it like this, but we elevated it a bit and added 5-inch balloons in the middle. Perfect, Dale. Thank you very much. Okay, now for the yellow part, you are just going to wrap that nozzle around your balloons and let it go. Now we will make 3 little balls. So if you see in there, I have 3 balls. Now I'm squeezing it so that I've got this extra space so that I can just do that. And bring it back around again. Hello, hello, Amanda. How are you? Now I'm going to make 3 more balls. I'm going to make another one, Amanda. So I've got 3 balls again. Give the balloon a squeeze. This balloon is nice and soft, so I'm ending up with a lot of slack. So again, I'm just going to pull it and wrap it around. So now we have the 2 sets in there. Hello, Louisiana. We are going to make 3 more balls. Thank you very much, Francine. I totally made this one up this morning. I do that a lot, actually. Whoops. Okay, I've got 3 balls again. Hello, Anne. And again, I'm going to pull it through and back out. Now I'm done with this. What do you need? You need 3 purple 260s, or whatever color you want to use. You need 1 yellow, or whatever color. And you need 3 5-inch balloons to put in the middle. And a green 260. So this is how the back is looking. And this is the front. Those little yellow things, which I like these little ones. Okay, now for the green, I'm just going to make a stem. You can make it however long or short you would like. This is how much I have left. It definitely adds some glam. Awesome. I'm glad I listened to Louise and Seymour. Okay, so I am just going to take the green nozzle, wrap it around the center of my flower, let it go. Now you're going to make a little ball. So it should be looking like that. Make another little ball so that you have this. Now we are going to pinch twist the last ball we just did. Now if you don't want to make a stem, you don't need to, because this flower would be good to add to number stacks. But if you did make your stem, this is how you would do it. And there is the flower. Yes, you sure can ask a question. I definitely think it looks much better with the 5-inch inside than this. It almost makes it look like a different kind of flower. You agree, Louise? I don't know if it needs 2 pinch twists back there, but I think it works. Thank you, thank you. And the 5-inch elevates it. You got it. You got it. Cooperate. Okay, let you guys stand up straight. I guess you could always do a bouquet and mix them up as well. Or not. She's going to bobble back there. Okay, are you guys ready to make one with me this time? And again, I am going to get, thank you, Seymour. And welcome, Helen from the UK. And Giovanni says, I don't know how I got here, but have a blessed day. Thank you very much. Okay, so 3 of the macaron lilac. Thank you very much. 1 of the macaron yellow. 1 of mirror green. Oh, I think you're talking about this one. There's actually no pole on here. The pole is one of these. But I do want to see if we can make this be on a pole. I'm not sure if it would work or not. But yeah, it looks like it's on a pole, but it is not. Yes, Louise, they do. Bargain Balloons ships quick. You can also, before you place your order, or did you place it? If you haven't placed it, in the section where there's comments, ask them to ship it immediately. ASAP. And that's cool for grab and goes, I agree. And we are also going to use 3 5-inch balloons. These are Aura Lavender Fog. You ordered last night, so it'll probably ship out today, and you'll get it tomorrow. Looks like a fruit twist. Somebody yesterday was calling it a barbershop pole. I ended up naming it for the live replay a spiral braid. Yes, that is good, Louise. They're pretty quick. They're just like balloons online. They're quick too. Okay. You guys got your stuff ready? It was pouring here, but it's settled down now. You need to match paint to the denim balloon. You know what you do, Louise? You will all my devices are being in use right now, but if you go on the website, if you go on Bargain Balloons, get a picture of that denim, enlarge it, and show them at the paint store to match that color. I think that should help. You tried that, it didn't work. That's weird. I am not sure then. If anybody has... Oh, they need the balloon. Well, when you get your balloons in, take that over. And yeah, if you won the book, you would have had that. Okay. We are going to inflate. I'm doing 7 pumps. Your inflator may be different. And I'm going to release a whole bunch of air so it's nice and soft. And I will end up with that. Yeah, once you get your balloon, when is the event, Louise? Is it this weekend or next weekend? Or even later? And I just cut off that extra 260 piece. And I'm just going to measure. Oh, okay. You've got some time. Thank you very much. I think that said Mickey. Epic Creations. Thank you, thank you. So we have 2. We need 1 more. I'm going to measure again. I really take out that much hair. But that's good, Louise, that you're doing everything early. No waiting till the last minute. Because sometimes waiting till the last minute really sucks. So now we are going to split them in half. I'm going to push this through. Do another one. push it through. I know sometimes they are probably not coming out even. That's okay, it'll still work. Good morning, Grand Rising. Now you have your 3. You're going to put your arm in so that you have it like a nice designer handcuffs. And you're going to twist. It may seem like it's not twisting, but just keep going and it'll work. Then you're going to feed one of the loops over top of another loop. So you have done it like this. You do another one. You also may want to bring your loop right through the other loop. If you're doing this, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So now we have it looking like this, but we need to elevate it with our 5-inch balloons. Let me just check what the size is on this. Oh, it's not 4 inches, but it's not 3.5 inches. It's like in between there. And I think I should have maybe put these on before I did this part, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to place it in the middle, take that nozzle, I'm going to wrap the nozzle and then I'll push it in the middle. So you have it in the center like that. Then you take your other balloon and place it on top. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Thank you very much, Kimberly. So I am just placing it where it's gonna go, and then I'm wrapping the nozzle around. I think that way is easier. Then push it into place. Grab your other one. She is all locked in. Now we will do the last one. And again, I'm going to move that one so that my loop is free. And just placing the 5-inch in the center. And now I will push it in. And then I will push over. And you'll notice, if I have it facing this way, it looks nice and full. But if I had it facing this way, you can see those gaps. So you want them all facing that way. And now for the yellow. I just gave it 2 pumps of air, release some air. And we are going to take the nozzle, wrap it around your balloons, and we will end up like this. Thank you, love. Now you want to make 3 little bubbles. So you have your 3 bubbles. Give your balloon a squeeze so that you've got this slack. And you're going to wrap it around your flowers. The flower, I should say. So if you can see, I have those 3 little bubbles in there. Now I'm going to make 3 more. So again, I have 3. I'm going to give my balloon a squeeze so I have all of this slack. I am just folding it and grabbing that slack, pulling it through, and wrapping around. So now we have this, and we're going to make 3 more. So again, I have 3. I've created some slack. Oops. My bubbles came undone. I know Pascalina's favorite, the pearls. Is Pascalina here today? Okay, I have, no. There we go. I have the 3, and I'm gonna pull that right around the flower. And we're gonna cut that. And then you can just wrap that cut piece around. And let it go. And here is the flower. This is almost reminding me of Ontario's flower, Trillium. Thank you, thank you. I'm just gonna give my dinner a stir. Tanya is super ahead of the game today. Dinner is already cooking ever since like 8:39. Okay, now I have the Mirror Green 260. I am in Belleville, Ontario. Where are you located, Christine? Oh, the shepherd's pie was It was amazing. Just trying to think where that is. Thinking. The shepherd's pie. Oh. Look how, oops, I got a puzzle happening. Look how much potatoes. I know they don't look white right now. That's because it was cooked yesterday. That's how much we ate yesterday. I kind of miscalculated doing it in half. So we have a lot of this to eat tomorrow. Today it's going to be chicken stew. See, sometimes I like to cook in ways that I'm going to have meals, not just that day, but another day. So on Monday, I made chicken, potatoes, carrots in the oven. It's so good. And then today, the leftovers from Monday are in the crock pot. Oh, they are. They are the best. And shepherd's pie leftovers, nothing like it. Okay, I'm going to add green 260. I'm just wrapping. You cook that way too? Uh-huh. I love it. But what I used to do is if we had shepherd's pie northwest of Toronto, you believe. Okay. Somebody was asking yesterday for a pop. There you go. There is your pop. Yeah, I used to do it like if we had shepherd's pie Monday, then we'd have shepherd's pie Tuesday. Then if I made the chicken on Wednesday, then Thursday we would have chicken stew. Now I try to break it up. Okay, Tanya's got to do a repair. Okay. I don't know what happened. You got too excited about food, I think. I will fix her right up. Hello, Ritzy Rose. It is, Louise. And it's even harder cooking for one. My stepfather is always complaining that it's hard to cook for just one. Okay, I am just going to wrap that nozzle around the balloons. So if this should happen to you guys, this is all you have to do. Okay, my cream is in the way. So I just made a twist, and I'm going to wrap it around. Nothing else is allowed to pop. Ah, can't do that another time. Okay. She is almost repaired. And we are back in action. She is all fixed. Okay, so I had added the green. I'm just going to make a small bubble. So the small bubble is down in here. Create another small bubble so that you have that. And now we are going to pinch twist the bubble. You love the green, me too. I love any of the mirror. I also love the macaron. I love the aura. I think it's safe to say I love callousing. And then there is your stem. But I don't know if you need to have it on a stem, because maybe you're going to add it into some other balloon decor. There, it's situated the center to be like that. Just thinking if I wanted to make a bouquet. You bought all Calisan yesterday. Awesome, awesome. And thank you, Clara's Cake Group. Do you want me to make one more? And welcome from Scotland. If you use beef, it's not a shepherd's pie anymore, it's a farmer's pie. That is true. Jojo, I think you were talking about this one. We did this one yesterday. There is a live replay on YouTube. Bobo, you're attaching yours to your balloon wall. Awesome. Okay, we will do it one more time. So again, you will look it up, perfect. I will use the same balloons. These are Macaron Lilac, Calisan 260s. You missed that one yesterday. Love, just go onto YouTube afterwards and you can catch the replay. So 3 260s Macaron Lilac, 1 Macaron Yellow, and 1 Mirror Green. It's your Tanya Wall of Creations. I'm going to have to see that tomorrow morning, Bobo. And I'll just take a second to mention, if you're not following Bobo Balloons, please do so. She is amazing. Balloon Gift Boutique is her handle. Her name is Amanda, aka Bobo Balloons. Tomorrow morning, She is doing a subscriber live on TikTok, and it is going to be awesome. And I will be watching. So she will be live at 11, wait, never mind, rewind. She will be live at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It depends. Sometimes they will go down right away. Let me just show you. I made these flowers about a week ago. I think I did this one on Tuesday, this one on Wednesday, and they are still doing pretty good. If you add a high float, they will last longer. Okay. And Amanda, you didn't see, I'm still doing some finishing touches. And we gotta figure out a candle. But this will be our cake that we are going to make on Friday. Part of it will be made with subscribers only, and then the rest will be made with the public. And tomorrow, in case you missed it, we are going to be making marble balloons. I have done this with a green paint. I've used a Aura Ice Mint. You love the cake, thank you, Customs. It's an ice mint balloon inside with deep magenta paint. You can't wait. Bobo says it is so worth it to subscribe if you can, because not only do I don't even read questions when I do the subscriber live, because nobody needs to type. Everybody gets to talk to me on TikTok. On YouTube, there is no way yet of bringing you guys into the live, but it is still a good experience. Oh, smelling that food is making me hungry. I was already hungry to start with. You love that idea? Awesome. Okay, so 7 pumps of air is what I put. I'm going to release a bunch of air so the balloon is nice and soft, and we will end up with that amount left over. Now when you inflate your other balloons, you can use this as a sizing guide. I just cut off the end, and so you just have one big loop. An orange and red swirl on top of the cake to make the candle. Yeah, I think this in 1/60s would make a pretty cool candle. Have something to eat and come back. Yeah, sometimes I like doing those breaks. We are making a flower. We are making this one back here. This is what we are making today. So originally I was calling it an iris, so I did it this way. I think it still can be an iris. What do you guys think? Can it still be an iris even though we added the 5-inch? I think so. A bride and groom. Now we have 2. Yes, I'm gonna add them in first this time before I put the 2 loops together. You got it. Just doing a measurement. I think that might have came out smaller. Thank you very much, Miriam. On YouTube, thank you, thank you. Yeah, this one came out smaller. That's okay. So now you're just going to bring your balloon down in the middle, twist, and push one loop through the other. That'll lock it in place. That's my break over. I need to get on. Okay. No problem, Amanda. You can listen to me yik yak. I don't believe I'm going to be on too much longer. Okay, so you have the 3 of them. We are going to put them on our arms. So we are handcuffed. Now you're going to pull and twist. That just locks them all in place. Okay. Now I am going to just do, okay, let's do the 5-inch. Thank you so much. Pleasure with chalk. You must do a lot of work with chalk. I am using Calisand balloons, and I recommend Calisand. They are a great brand. Someone was asking if I save my lives. I do. I have them on YouTube. So the live replay is available. Yes, you can rewatch them. It's available on YouTube. And then later on, I edit it. Some of my lives are like 3 hours long. So I'll edit them down to be more like an hour or less. So now I'm going to take that 5-inch and I'm just going to wrap the nozzle around the middle of the whole thing and stick it inside the loop. Take another loop and go over top. So it is like that. Hello, Pretty Pop. You have an idea? Okay. I will message you. I'm going to take the next one. I'm going to do the same thing. I am just adding it in to the middle of the cluster. Wrap around that nozzle. And then stick it in the center. Now we will bring this balloon over. And wrap it over. So now we have two of them. Butter. How are you, Pretty Pop? And I'm going to add in the last one. And now I'm going to stick it through the loop. And wait. This is the one that came out smaller. So it's in the loop. Hopefully I can get this over. Of course I can. Okay. Now we're situating them. So I'm just going to show you a certain way. If you have it like this, you could see some holes up there. But if you turn it the other way, you don't see any holes. And once you add your yellow, you can fix all of that. It's actually a pretty cool flower that I came up with in the nick of time. So now with the yellow balloon, 1 or 2 pumps, release a bunch of air. And now you're going to wrap this nozzle right around the middle of your flower. So it will just sit in the middle. Wow, Pretty Pop, that's a lot of comments. Okay, we're gonna make a small bubble. And then you're gonna make 2 more small bubbles. So you should be having this. Now we are going to stretch that so that we have some slack here. And I'm just going to wrap it around the flower. So you can see those 3 little balls are together down there. We are going to do this again. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze your balloon. And wrap it around. And we are going to do it one more time. So 1, 2, and a 3. Pull that balloon out. And wrap the balloon around. Now you don't need the rest, so you can just cut it. And you don't need to tie this. You can just wrap it right around. I didn't try to do it this way, but it came out this way. The 3 sets came out with the 3. No, I did it like that here. Here it just looks like a mumbo jumbo. It doesn't matter how your little balls go. Same name as here. Just go on YouTube and look up Ask Me for a Balloon. And you will find me. You are very welcome. Now, all the socials are the same name. And what is this called? I will be calling it an iris flower. And if you're going to YouTube right now, the video is called Ask Me for a Balloon is Live. And thank you, Beth. I don't think I need to add a stem, but we will. Maybe I'm going to make it into a bouquet. Let's see. Squeaky, squeaky. Thank you guys so much. So I'm going to take the nozzle. I'm going to wrap it around my flower. It's incredibly tight. Okay. There, she is wrapped around. Now I'm just going to make a small bubble. So there is the bubble down there. Make another small bubble. And now we are going to pinch twist this bubble. And your back should look like this. I feel like it needs 2 pinch twists. Let's give it 2 pinch twists. See if that's more stabilized. And I think the 2 pinch twist was a little bit better. These flowers are super heavy because of the size. There. I don't know, I think they might be too heavy to make into bouquet. Or we can make it be a 3-flower bouquet. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I am just gonna remove the air from a 260. And that way I can wrap it around my stems. It's awesome, thank you. I think it would look better if it was more bigger. But I will make it look cool. I definitely didn't need a full 260. So I am just tying it in kind of loose. And what I'm gonna do is I'm brainstorming for a second, guys. Where did you go? Okay. You know, we've been doing a lot of bows. I think I'm gonna do some little bows. Let's see. Little baby bows, again with the lilac 260. So this is how much space I have left from my balloon. I am just gonna make some small bows. So I'm making a small bubble, a loop, you caught me, you did. Now I'm going to make a small bubble. Good morning, LPD. We are going to make a pinch twist with that bubble. Give your balloon a squeeze. And we are going to make another loop the same size as the first one. They're about the same size. And now I want this side to be the same size as that side. You should get that sizing right away. Okay. Now I'm going to squeeze the balloon. I'm twisting a bubble. And I'm going to cut the balloon over here. I did that bubble because this is the area that we'll have left to tie. And he did come out smaller. This side didn't match up correctly, but that's okay. We will still make it work. And you want to cut off the not so pretties. But don't cut it too short. Like this short is good. Now with the remainder of the 260, I'm going to try and make another one. I don't know if I will get it or not though. I don't know. I can do it with the chrome balloons because they seem to have more stretch in them. We shall see. And thank you, thank you. Okay. I'm going to do it once again. Trying to get about the same size. I could do anything. Thank you, Beth. I don't know about anything though. Okay. I like these bows, they're so cute. I have been making a lot of bows this week because the cake that I'm working on is going to have bows as well. This is too long, so I'm going to very carefully cut the tip and hope that I can get it tied. Voila. Hello, Vicky. How are you? And one side came a little shorter than the other. No, it's good. Okay. Overheating. Just for a second. Just 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to polish a banana off real quick. I was starting to get a little bit of dizziness. That happens, gotta have food. Thank you, Vicky. No fruit smoothies. No, that's the problem. I should have turned it into a fruit smoothie. Oh, I ate that so fast. Okay, that's better. Oh, I'm all good. No, I don't need to stop. I'm all good. Just sometimes you get overheated and then you're hungry and you just get a dizzy, nauseous feeling. Oh, I've got it open. I'm feeling a little bit of a breeze. It was raining earlier, but it looks like it's all dried up now. It's stopped. And the temperature is actually not too bad. I don't know if that would look funny if I put little tiny bows. No, I think it'll look cute. We need one more. We gotta do it in threes. Now, I did have, see, yes, you did. You sent us the good weather. Thank you, Brookie. I did have an incident happen to me. I can't remember what year it was now. It's since my mom passed, so I think it was in 2023. Yeah, maybe about 3 years ago. Something happened with me and it started where I was feeling nauseous. So now whenever I get nauseous, my brain just goes back to that time and I think I gotta eat. It was pretty bad what happened. I'll tell you one thing. Ron hadn't read the Bible in years. And when this happened to me, he reads the Bible again. Because I swear, well, he says anyways, because I don't know, because it happened to me. But he said I left and came back, not once, but twice. I don't know what kind of sickness that was. A lot of people had it at that time, including my aunt. She had to be rushed to emergency. But Tanya's a silly girl and stays home. It wasn't due to not eating that time, though. There was a sickness going around. And it was really bad. My temperature was like 104. It was like the maximum temperature you can have. And it was pretty scary. needs to be a little bit deep. And it took me weeks to get over that, whatever it was. It was awful. There was a lot of dizziness affiliated with it. Yes, oh yeah. I've never had that situation happen again. Like I said, there was something was in the air. That is for sure. Ron was sick too. Ron was sick too, but for him, he had a really bad pain behind his eyes, if that makes any sense. The headache was so bad that he felt like the pain was behind his eyes. He got over it in maybe a week. Me, I was, hey, sorry, not sorry. I was probably 3 to 4 weeks before I got over it. It hit me harder than him. Okay, how am I gonna add them? I'm gonna use some of the ends that I cut off of the lilac color. I'm gonna tie it onto my little thing that's holding these balloons. Okay, so everyone is doing good, thank you, and how are you? So I just tied it on. This way I can wrap that around the bow. I think that'll work. Good, wrap both ends. Perfect, perfect, and you're very welcome. Okay, so I added one bow. So what I'm doing is each section has like 2 balloons. Right now. Yeah. So I will put the next one on there. And then the final one will go right there. Oh, this one is macaron lilac. Thank you so much, Sharon. I'm gonna tie another scrap 260 over here. Flowers are so big, they want to get in the way. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to place it on the balloons and just wrap around those scrap ends. So now we've got 2 of them on. I think we could push that over. Okay, let's add a 3rd one. And now I wonder, because of something This video is going to be available on TikTok for me to download after. Can't really talk about life. Which makes no sense to me. Oh, really, Deanna? I had that too, I think, last year. So, order says shipped. Yay! So I just put the 3 bows that look like butterflies. You could probably glue them at the edges so that they're all stuck together. I'm not going to bother doing that. And now I'm just going to cut the bottom. And I'm going to make these sides match. All these ends are going to be the same size. One more. Okie dokie. Our little 3 balloon bouquet. 3 bows that look like butterflies. How many of you made this flower? Or how many of you are going to make it? That says me. Sometimes I feel like the app is not letting comments go through. Okay. How about your 260 keeps popping? Oh, try again. Make it softer. Release more air before tying. How about if we do, before I take off, a color combo from my book. And Louise, I don't know if you saw yesterday, but I did the 3 colors that you and I were discussing, and I made a little TikTok out of it, and I mentioned your name as Louise, if that's okay with you. I will post that today. And I was a bad girl and I didn't put my balloons back in the book. So I will do that now. No problem? Okay. So if you could see, the balloon is super wrinkly. We're going to take away the wrinkles. Those wrinkles are gone. I need to do all of them. I'm just teasing you. I wish you could all have this book. That was a little warm. Okay, let me just put these away. So we're gonna put navy back in its spot. If there are 3 Calisan colors, or 2, you're gonna buy one? Okay. You know, if you get last year's one, they are on sale at bargainballoons.com. From what I could see, you sure can. From what I could see, the only balloons that it's missing is the Aura collection. But it has a section that you can add it there. And I believe it is 26 donuts. Okay, so yes, I gotta put them away before I get them lost. The white gold. That is this one here. I will inflate it for you in just a second. I will keep the green gold out. Denim, you are over here. Macaron blue, baby blue should go over here. And this is mirror navy. Right there. Okay. Yes, they do. They sell this book. You can find last year's version on bargainballoons.com. It opens right up like that. And there was somewhere else that I saw it. Balloonsdirect.com, I think it was. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the mirror white gold, mirror green gold, and mirror pink gold. So, mirror white gold, mirror green gold, and mirror pink gold. get my later and show you the gorgeousness. So let's do the white and the green. They are gorgeous. They almost look like the same color, almost. And here is with the pink gold. Yeah, pink gold. Now let me see this white gold with something else. Let's try it with white and gold. That was an easy one to come up with. You love it? Awesome. So yeah, we will try white gold, white, and mirror gold. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think this gold makes this look like champagne. Maybe a retro white. Okay. Let's pull out a retro white. I haven't checked out the retro white yet. Reminds me of white sand, but a little bit. They are all beautiful. So beside the white, you can see it looks a little bit different. Now let me try another color with this. Oh, they do have white sand. Let's see what the white sand looks like with it. And Louise, anytime you need a color combination, just let me know. Send me a pic. Okay, so there is a difference between the white sand and the retro white. They look good together. That's a perfect combination. Good, good. Okay, let me see about doing one more. And then I'll save the teasing for tomorrow. These three colors go good together too. Eucalyptus, wintergreen, and sage. No, olive, okay. You guys tell me, do you want to see a pink combination, a blue, a green, a yellow, orange? Let me know. And I will create a combination. Pink. Okay, the other day I did one with the retro pinks. Let's do a different one. Okay. I am gonna get Queen Pink. This one here is Queen Pink. And nope. Okay, the next one is going to be Baby Pink. So these two so far. And I'm just looking for another one. Okay, we will do Macaron Pale Pink. Okay, so Macaron Pale Pink, Baby Pink, and Queen Pink. I like these two pinks. So it's kind of like pinky peachy. And then with the pale pink, I think that would make a good pink combination. What do you guys think? Thank you, thank you. Now let me add a macaron salmon. I just want to see with a peachy color how it would look. I like this trio. No, there isn't a pink in Aura, but there is the cream beige. Let me see if I've got one already over here. I find the cream beige. Yes, I know. It's kind of pinky. Kind of pinky. But I don't know. You like that? This would look good with gold as well. Or the white gold. I like it with the white gold. Let me see how it'll look with the green gold. Ooh, I like this too. The pink gold, I don't think it's gonna go. No. Did that look sharp, Beth? Now I got some saggy balloons to fix after. I'm pulling back out that denim. Because this is a really nice view. Thank you, love. Ooh, denim and gold looks good together. Let's try retro white. Yep, that should be retro white. Oh, this is a nice color combination. So denim, mirror gold, and retro white. Love, love, love these. So, if you don't have one of these books, if you're able to afford one, I recommend getting one. Even if you get last year's at a reduced price, because all you have to do is pick up some aura balloons afterwards and just add them into the slots. Last year's is much cheaper than this year. Just a recommendation. That's what I believe so. It looks like that's the only thing missing. And like I mentioned, it has slots. Like if you see this extra piece that's in this book. Reason for the dryer, I will show you. It shrinks the balloons back. So instead of the balloons being all stretched, they were all stretched like they were, it shrinks them back. So yeah, we're gonna pretend this is attached to the book. So if you get last year's book, you'll have an empty section at the bottom like this. Then you can just fill it with the Aura collection, which is 6 colors. And you can always just add the Aura collection as you purchase them. Maybe a customer is ordering something and it's the Aura collection. Then you'll have that color to add in. You see how it's all wrinkly? She's not so wrinkly now. Back to me, you got it. Oh, that's burning the hand now. Yep, they're getting their styling done. Now I gotta remember all the slots. I know Queen Pink was up here. This is a good book to bring to your clients too if you have meetings with your customers. Okay, this one was baby pink. Does anybody remember what we are doing tomorrow? Just trying to get some conversation in the chat. Marbles, Seymour is right on it. Seymour, have you seen Pascalina? I feel like I haven't seen her in a few days. My gosh. Tomorrow we are going to do these. You thought she was here? Okay. Maybe she isn't, I just didn't notice. Because I know this place gives her a hard time too. White, you're right at the front. How many colors? I'm not sure. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna cheat. Okay, Calisan Color Book 2026. And balloonsdirect.com does have it. Oh, sorry, scrap that. They're out of stock. They did have it. I think I may have had something to do with that going out of stock. I'm just going to see if it tells us. No details. Balloon Market, let me check them. Balloon Market, aren't they in the UK? I believe so. What happened? Something my fault. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, well, I'm seeing it on balloonmarket.co.uk, but it's telling me to sign in for prices. I'm just seeing if they tell how many colors. I don't think they say. I don't think they tell us how many colors are in here. But it would be good to know. They're from your place, LPD? Yeah, it would be good to know how many. That way, if you guys buy the old one, you know how many it's missing. But I really, truly believe it's just the aura. I'm going to double check on Bargain Balloons right now. Okay, they're all back in. Let me see. You checked in and said over 80. So there's 28 just on one page. I'm at 80 right now. I said 80 right now here, right? I think I counted 117. I think. I don't know if I messed up somewhere or not. Okay, let me check. Overheating. Well, Bargain Balloons has 229 of them. You're liking this one. They have 229 of them in stock. And I'm just gonna take a look. I really feel like it's just the aura. I think it's just missing the aura. Oh, and this one is called Calisan Color Book. I think this is what you were asking, Mimsy. Okay, let me try one more thing. Difference between Calisan Color Book 2025 and Color Book 2026. You are very welcome. We did this one yesterday. This was actually, there's no pole in here. It's just a balloon. We had made some of these, and then I just added it to a base and added some balloons to the top. But a bigger base is recommended as per Brookie. Brookie says we need a bigger base to hold it better, and she is right. That is not what I asked. I'm finding adult coloring. I'm trying to find out the difference between these. Okay, maybe I gotta put the word balloon in there too. saying that 2026 has the new K-Link. No, they don't. But when they come, I guess that's where they would go, is down there. But yeah, it's just saying the only difference is newer shades may not be in there. Oh yeah, that was something too, I forgot. Some of Calisand's balloons in the past, with the different sizes, like the 5-inch, 12-inch, 18-inch, some of them, they weren't coming out the same shade. So it'd be slightly darker or slightly lighter. So they fixed that, and now they are all matching. But the funny thing is some people like the old colors and not the new ones. So, I just realized last year's book might have the old colors in there. I'm not sure. I am not sure. I need to find that out though. Alrighty, so we did this one today. If you came in late, you can always catch the YouTube live replay. Okay, yeah, I remember that too, Seymour. Dawn has the older one. Maybe me and Dawn will have to do a video call and compare. Alrighty, I think I am going to take off. I think TikTok is doing me dirty today. So I will be back tomorrow morning. You are very welcome. And let me just check. Thank you, Deanna, very much for modding on YouTube, and also Seymour. I will see you guys on YouTube tomorrow morning. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it right at 10 a.m. I will be checking out Amanda's live before mine, but somewhere around 10 a.m. I will be back. Bye for now.